All right, so keep this in mind. Who I say that, well, it's not really who I say, it's who I agree with this site as to who this top Luciferian here is in the United States. Now, let's take his book. This is my number, apparently. Hid Black Camaro SS Sport Car Kickback. Well, I gave that back before the lease was up. Keep this in mind. Black Camaro, 914. Robin Tees is a rising beast. Dead thief tried to flee from policeman. So dead thief tried to flee from policeman in a black Camaro SS sports car. Steve has employees. Here's one of them. This isn't on the mainstream news because this story, in all likelihood, they didn't even produce it. He's just speaking it. Now, watch what he says here. It's pretty funny.
Are you serious, folks? We have another series of mass shootings in Chicago. 7 people have been...
Hold on. This is August 4th. All right. August 4th, Sunday.
Wounded in a shooting this morning in Douglas Park on the west side of Chicago. A group of people were standing in the park at 2900 block of West Roosevelt Road.
2900 block. 2900. I live at 2209, so I'm down the road.
When someone, a black man in a black Camaro, pulled up and opened fire. A 21-year-old man was hit in the groin, and he's been taken to Mount Sinai Hospital, and the reports are he's in and opened fire. A 21-year-old man was hit in the groin, and he's been taken to Mount Sinai Hospital, and the reports are he's in critical condition. A 25-year-old woman also struck in the arm and leg. Her condition is stabilized. There was another 22-year-old woman also hit. She's in Mount Sinai in stabilized condition. A 20-year-old man, a 19-year-old woman were both hit. They've been taken to Strauger Hospital. The man was hit in the right side of his body. The woman was struck in the leg. And then 2 other young men, both 23 and 21, were shot, and they took themselves to Mount Sinai Hospital.
So this is just to get people to get strikes. This is what it is. They're definitely referring to the mainstream media and people taking it to social media with disinformation. And this is the person who has all these people hired, and he has a Swiss bank account. Mason.
This morning,
here it is.
2 mass shootings, both of them taking place right here in Chicago. At least 12 people have been shot. All of this happening just after 1 o'clock this morning. CBS 2's V. Wynn joining us now live from Mount Sinai Hospital, where several of the victims were taken.
Mount Sinai, that's what he just said.
Suzanne, good morning. This has just been a heartbreaking morning for so many families impacted by this gun violence.
The man was hit in the right side of his body. The woman was struck in the leg.
Sinai Hospital, that the
like being pierced in your right side.
On a bypass, meaning they are no longer
and then 2 other young men, both 23 and 21, were shot, and they took themselves to Mount Sinai Hospital.
Around 3:40 a.m. Police say 4 men were shot. 1 of them died at the scene, and 3 others were taken to Mount Sinai Hospital in fair to good condition. We talked to a man outside the hospital who says his 33-year-old son was killed in this shooting. He says his 33-year-old son was killed in this shooting. He says his son got off work last night and went to hang out with some friends when someone shot them.
Here we
This
go.
is our second son that we lost to violence. And it's in this city. It's like it's not even safe to live here. And just because you got a different color skin,
Killer.
or you economically
Keith Flowers. Killers shooting.
disadvantage doesn't mean that you have to live up under these type of situations.
Earlier in the night, police got a call for multiple people shot at Douglas Park near Roosevelt and Francisco. At the scene, police found 5 victims. The victims, 2 men and 3 women, are between 19 and 25 years old. Police say a 21-year-old man was taken to Mount Sinai in critical condition along with 2 women in stable. We know a 20-year-old man and a 19-year-old woman were taken to Stroger in stable. Police believe the victims were standing at Douglas Park when someone in a black Camaro pulled up and shot them. Now we know 2 more victims, 2 men from that same shooting, showed up here at Mount Sinai. Same shooting. Now we know 2 more victims, 2 men from that same shooting, showed up here at Mount Sinai. They are Stroger in stable. Police believe the victims were standing at Douglas Park when someone in a black Camaro pulled up and shot them. Now we know 2 more victims, 2 men from that same shooting, showed up here at Mount Sinai. They are stable this morning. Police are still looking for the gunman in these 2 separate shootings, but they tell us that witnesses are not cooperating with their investigation at 18th and Keeler. Reporting live outside Mount Sinai Hospital, V. Nguyen, CBS 2 News.
Here you go. There's the one responsible for the scripts that are being written on TV. And here's the introduction right here. You know what's, I don't know, I mean, when you Google this name, it's kind of funny how this video pops up first. And it's like it's a brand new YouTube channel. It's like it won't even be seen anywhere. Look at that. So that's the first one that pops up. My 2 over here pops up because he wants you to know that I found who the script anyway is. Right here. The King of Media and the author confusion. He wouldn't want that up there unless that was true.
Said how do you live? Fugitive. You know, I have time and I have money. Power that I have. I mean, I live in poverty. Okay, and I live in poverty. I can barely keep myself fed, and I can barely keep my electricity on. And I'll probably end up losing my home because I have refused to accept the system that we're in. I've come out of it. Because the Antichrist is not revealed until after the rapture of the church. That time when Christ comes and takes Christians into heaven, and
that's when it happened.
Is removed indwelling believers. And so the identity
That's who warned us.
of the Antichrist is unknown as to exactly who he is. But the word anti means, it of course means against or an opponent. He is the Antichrist. He opposes Christ.
Until he starts to believe in him.
I said, how do you live as a fugitive in the water?
And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads
So I
and
guess
10
if you're
horns,
watching this video,
and upon his horns
it means
10
that my other
crowns,
channel
and upon his heads the name
has
of
either been
blasphemy.
shut down,
And the beast which
or
I
I'm
saw
not
was
able
like
to
unto a
upload any
leopard,
videos about
and
him.
his feet were as the feet
So,
of a bear, and his mouth as the
go
mouth
ahead
of a lion, and the
sub up
dragon gave him his power,
And
and his seat and
great
great authority.
subscription list.
The mystery of
Hate to
lawlessness
say it, but
is already
I must have hit a nerve.
on he
Yeah, that's what happened.
who now restrains
He has it set up because he rules it.
until
It's
he,
too obvious.
capital H, is taken out of the way. Father, my prediction
And then here,
But within 60, 90 days,
223 322, obviously. Purposely done.
you and I, we're going to see each other face to face. Okay? Face to face, you and I are going to see each other. And then you're going to be begging me to forgive you. Everything.
Those days passed. So if you want to know who he is, just go to this video. It'll kind of explain everything.
That means that only after the
The best part about it is all you got to do is
out of the way, only then
Google his name
lawless one,
and it'll come up.
then
This one and that one.
the lawless one will be
Revealed.
who
Been trying to warn people for a while now.
For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to
Just
rain upon the earth 14 days.
give you
and
the
40
heads up
days to
of
get
this
that
52-year-old.
nights. And every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. And Noah did according unto all that the Lord commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth.
Now this is the elite script. The elite. Here's the flight. Now, and here's the 40 days and
40 nights to get that.
so from August 11th to September 11th, then there's going to be that 40-day period that you're going to see. You're going to see this channel is going to explode. Right here. Has 11 subscribers now. That thing's going to go up to like 111,000 by the time it's done, because he probably hit a nerve apparently.